How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. Welcome back to Steins Gate. Two things we're going to talk about. First off, if you're watching this, apparently things went pretty good. But I've been having some issues with some of my audio recording programs, so I've switched to a different one. Hopefully, it still sounds good. So, if you have any advice, or well, not advice maybe, but if you have any thoughts or anything about the audio, let me know. Just need to see how this is sounding and working. Obviously, this video is coming out late, which it probably won't if you're watching this version. I'm having issues with another kind. That's it. You get this weird thing when you start going to recording. You find this homeostasis. Everything's working pretty good and everything's fine. Then some update comes along and suddenly it's all thrown haywire and you have to adapt. It happens every 6 months or so, it feels like. Anyway, I'm hoping that this setup will work out good because I'm hoping that this setup will be less likely to have delays. Because I end up editing for a long time on my audio. Because there'd be these random desyncs that'll happen where it'll suddenly just seem to clip out half a second of my audio. The good audio, the one recorded with my microphone. And so then I have to reclip it back up. I have to find where it was, make a cut, and try and figure out how to make it seamless and not super obvious that it's happened. I've really been able to do pretty good, but when audio alone is taking me an hour to edit every single time, when I have equipment that should be able to keep up with me. The audio problems I should be having should just be tuning, the balance, making sure that I have minimizing my echo and having no background noise. And I've got that down to a T. I can get rid of that pretty darn good, especially for someone who's never been trained, but having to resync everything, I mean, it comes with the territory, so I'm not complaining, but I know it can be doing better, and so I'm trying to solve the problems as they come, because the easier I can make my job, the more likely I can start making new content, or at least more regular content. Because right now, time is my major blocker, my major factor and impeder when it comes to YouTube. Anyway, blah, blah, blah about that. And then real quick before I go, if you follow my other series, I just finished Love Unlimited. It's the second arc in a 3-arc storyline. It was fantastic. If you want to see me crying like a baby for about an hour, go watch it. It's fantastic. Part of me's kind of astounded that I was comfortable putting that out there because it was just absolutely, it was crazy. But then I have to say, if you like visual novels and you haven't watched Muv-Luv or read Muv-Luv, please, please, please don't watch that episode. Go way back to the beginning, Muv-Luv Extra. It's got a playlist. I'll link it up there, the bubble that appears in the corner of your screen, if you're interested for that. Just because it's a fantastic series. It's goofy, it's crazy, it's wacky, but then it gets super intense randomly. And it's just hard not to fall in love with the characters. Though, if you're really into Steins Gate, it's definitely a tone switch. Where this one's kind of goofy and funny, but mostly serious. That one's really goofy and funny with some serious moments. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm done. Oh, yeah, well, I guess that next week, that's the last little bit. So next Monday, I will be starting a new series, but it's still the Muv-Luv trilogy. It's going to be the 3rd arc, the final arc, called Muv-Luv Alternative, which, funny enough, luckily for me, just barely was published officially in English a month ago. They had some fan translations before that, but the official release happened super recently, so I'm glad I get to roll right into it. Anyway, Steins Gate. Well, that was a boring intro. We have been pursuing our efforts to try and figure out whether or not time travel is something we can really do, and we have. We've actually shifted into a different paradigm of some kind. And John Titor says he claims that he knows and told us the type of frame that we're in right now. And he says it's amazing that we can remember it. I think he's on something because it showed a number on the screen when we did it that I don't think Okadin could have seen, but we see it. And so we can see John Titor is actually telling the truth. We've had confirmation from the audience that it's the truth. However, John Titor then proceeded to say something kind of creepy where he said, oh, it looks like you're the one to save us all because you can remember what happens between time shifts. So you're the one who can, deviate us far enough to prevent CERN from becoming a superpower. And so we're any normal person. Ironically, he's acting normal. And he'd be yeah, sure, I'll be your savior. Great, bye! So that's where we jump right in. John Titor is a fraud because he claims that we will save the future. I scream at the absurdity. Daru and Kurisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Of course he does. Because who's going to keep our mad scientist down? Nobody. Yeah.
俺はメシアとは正反対の資質を持つ狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院京馬であり幾多の修羅場をかいくぐり長年機関から逃れ続けてきたのだ
He's in full mode, isn't he? Oh boy.
そんな俺が望むのは混沌権力者を倒せば平和が訪れるとでも思っているのか答えは否断じて否だ
I'm really scared though. Like, remember I was talking about like being the Messiah and everything? What if it's true? And remember I've got that harboring theory that eventually, for some reason, Okarin's gonna have to travel back in time through the satellite, whatever that satellite is, and decides to kill Kirisu, because I'm starting to think, what if she is behind everything that happens at CERN? What if this is a self-fulfilling prophecy cycle where we introduce her, like, insanely to time travel as a reality, and she somehow figures out, like, the secret. Because she's a genius, remember? She's brilliant. So she finds out the secret to what CERN's been missing when it comes to actual time travel. They either abduct her, indoctrinate her, or potentially she just joins up because she feels like it's the best place for her to be. Not now, but maybe in like 10 years. And she's the one who heralds in the victory of CERN, the rulers of mankind. And so in order for us to escape that reality, to find the shift, the time shift necessary to jump into a reality where that's not the future, she has to die. That would be horrible. I would hate that if that's what's going to happen. Because it suck. She's the best. She's so cool. Oh, I better be wrong. No spoilers, dang it. I don't want to know if I'm right or wrong. I just want to hear what your thoughts are. Like, do you think I'm insane? Do you think there's some merit to what I'm saying? But no spoilers, please. You know how fun it is for me to be able to react without knowing. Anyway.
そんな夢物語を信じている脳みそがお花畑な奴にはそのまま死ねと忠告してやろう権力の破壊の後に始まるのは秩序なき混乱なのだ
Man, that voice actor, I love him. I need to meet him someday. I want to shake his hand and be like, your laugh was the best laugh of all laughs.
あのさ、マキセ氏、オカリンは一体どうしちゃったんだぜ
Yeah, I don't know, man.
さあ、数時間前までジョン・タイターと熱心にメールしてたと思ったら急に静かになってで、30分くらい前からこんな状態
Oh, jeez.
なんか今日のオカリンって全体的にヤバくね
同意するわ
聞けそこのラボメン2人これよりオペレーションウルドを再開する
Right.
マジで下に店長まだいるけど案ずるなどうせブラウン管工房はそろそろ閉店の時間だ
夜は電話レンジが作動しないはずでしょ
Yeah, interesting. So, don't work at night. So, it may be just tied to the sun. Who knows?
やってみる価値はある検証するのだ何時まで電話レンジカッコ仮の作動を確認できるかをなと同時にダルそれにクリスティーナお前たちには D メールによって過去を変えてもらう
Oh, great. No! You already saw the horribleness that happened when that happened.
過去を
Bad idea. I still don't believe the many worlds interpretation or Tyler's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how this world works, we have to figure it out ourselves, and to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Ocuba is related to D-mail somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Tidor, I have a supernatural power, the one I call reading Steiner. My doubts are about well, what is that supposed to be? I know that I should know that word. Why can't I read it? Veracity. Is that right? What the heck? I'm failing English right now. I'm so sorry. Doubts about Tyler's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I'm indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes.
好きなように過去を変えろ。ただし、なるべくわかりやすい形でだ。
Preparations for the phone wave name subject to change are complete. Daughter's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kirishi shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things.
私は帰る。今日の実験結果は明日レポートで見せて。
Okay.
待て!
Come on, she's been staying there for like 2 days. Let her go sleep. When I grab her by the shoulder, Kirishi nearly topples over.
何すんのよ。
そのレポートは誰が書くのだ?
You are.
岡部に決まってるでしょ。作戦立案者なんだから。
True.
被験者自身も実験中の所感なんかを書いておいてくれるとなおいいけど。
Perfect. Just make it write it all. She's got him there. Kirishi glances at Dario.
過去改変には興味がないのか? あれほど実験に前向きだったではないか。
あんたね、昼間のことをもうきれいさっぱり忘れたわけ？私は反対した。
That's true.
だが実験が始まってからは乗り気だった。文句一つ言わず付き合った。
妄想を垂れ流さないで。
So she was very different in the last one, apparently. I twist my lips into a grin.
客観的に慣れていないぞ、クリスティ・セレセブよ。
Christy, step 7.
いちいち言い直すのよ。
実験はすでに一度行われた。この俺が過去を改変した。
Right. Alright, phone. Apparently, you guys said, well, someone said, that now is the time when things start being like actual choice affecting somehow. But, here's the thing. If I want to get the true ending, I would pretty much have to look up a guide, because apparently it's not like obvious in any way, like what's going to happen true ending wise. So, the choice becomes, do I choose this true ending because apparently it's the best one, and I have no doubt of that, not at all, I'm sure it's the best, or do I just play it through naturally and see what happens? And you know what? I hate feeling like I have to follow a guide the first time I play through a visual novel. Sure, I like seeing all the endings, and so eventually I'll look up guides, but nah. I'm sorry, guys, but if you wanted to see the true ending, we'll see. I have a rule on my channel. I show only one ending because I don't want to A, spoil everything for you guys, and B, I want people who make games like this to keep making games like this. I want them to feel like that their products are being used and loved and maintained and such. And you've got to admit, if you watch a Let's Play with me and you never played it, you're seeing the whole game, like the whole purpose of playing the visual novels. And I don't want that to be the future of visual novels. I don't want my love of sharing this with you to kill that. So I do my best to make sure that when I pick a series, I A, get their permission to do it, and B, I don't like show everything that can happen, because that leaves nothing for you to explore. However, because apparently the true ending is so meaningful, and I've heard this from multiple people, I may make an exception at the end of this to at least show the tail end of the true ending, maybe where like the biggest divergence occurs, because it might be something critical, especially because it might be something that leads into maybe the next game that'll come out, hopefully. They just announced the anime for Steins Gate 0, which is cool, which means I have to get the game so I can play the game first. But anyway, we're going to go do this. I'm going to just follow my heart, and we're going to see where it takes us. Mayuri. Miyushi won a magazine suitcase once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbam Setsuri? I want an autograph of his voice actor. Oh, that's cool. So magazine is you're still reading reading anime magazines. You're a true otaku. Gunbam. Setsuri, is he from the latest Gundam? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. Or voice actor. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Huh. See, it's like so innocent. Like, I have no idea what to pick. So, but interesting. So it said like there's otaku and there's otaku, and then this is the one that's asking, that's actually talking about it. I think I'm gonna do that because I feel like I'm an otaku too, and I would. Well, in real life I kind of am. I'm like a wannabe one, I suppose. I don't know. Some people are gonna disagree. Some people agree. All I know is I like anime. I like talking about anime, and I wouldn't joke. I wouldn't like poke fun at people for liking anime. All right, we're already ready for experience from the past. Wow, I'm just talking a lot today.
Whoa, Okarin! 抜け駆け行くない。
そうではない。過去を改変した結果、お前たちは改変前の一部の記憶を失ったのだ。
Yeah, interesting. But they're never gonna believe us. That's the thing that sucks.
今日の昼間のこと？ロト6がどうとか急に言い出したけど。
Yeah.
そうだ。
It's so crazy that actually worked. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
No. That's the funny thing is he actually has some decent evidence saying that he's not by saying like, why would I bring it up right before we found out from Lukako that it happened if I hadn't like experienced what I experienced?
本気だ。
Yeah, very serious.
マジっすか。
One good look at my face, and Daru seems to understand. I'm not joking. Kirisu, on the other hand, has a sour look. But she always looks like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
うわっ !OK! 僕一つどうしても変えたい過去があるんだよね。
Well, is there something you could change into text/email? Because I have a feeling if you want us to change a character ending in an anime, we can't do it. Daru is quick to adapt as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Maybe. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires.
なんだ？ダイエットしろと1年前の自分に送るのか？
Oh, that's cold.
そんなメール来てもダイエットなんかしないし。
True. Daru tells me he wants to change the event of the Ferris Cup held at the Meikui Nyan Squared a few days ago. Or, I guess it's supposed to be just Nyan. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris in a real not access battlers match.
その結果を覆そうと？
Interesting.
フェイリスタンの作戦はほぼ完璧に覚えてるんで、その裏を突こうってことだよ。うわぁ、僕って頭良くね？
Honestly, he's got a point. Like, it might be hard to use 36 characters to be able to convey this, so I'm guessing it's not going to work. But that's the kind of change that, like, well, Butterfly Flex still a problem. Why they shouldn't ever do this. It's definitely better than doing the Lotto change. Because one thing they haven't talked about yet is the fact that they won that 5th place in the Lotto. So who did they take that from? Like, who would have won it, who didn't? And how has their life changed? And what can that do in the future? Like, how much of a ripple effect will that cause? Who knows? Phoenix is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy.
まあいい。ダルよ。D メールを送る準備を。
Yeah.
よーし、僕頑張っちゃうぞ。
Yeah, he's a gung-ho for it now. Daru hunches over and starts typing the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave name to change. By the way, Daru might be the first person I might be born to cosplay. Like, I wouldn't want to do cosplay, but I definitely felt like I could never pull it off, and I might try it sometime. But if I could get a couple other people who could do the other characters, it would be super fun to be a Daru. Oh man, dreams. I need to go to an anime convention. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave name switch change will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
あんた自身はどう考えてるの？記憶が継続してることについて。
I'm hoping he's not. We need someone to corroborate this stuff.
しつこいぞ。ゾンビの異名は伊達ではないというわけか？
That's what you call me the zombie.
ゾンビは死してなお人に襲いかかってくる。実にしつこいのだ。
Right.
冗談はやめて。こっちは本気で話してるんだけど。
Kirishi's glare is scarier than usual. I might wet myself a little there.
俺は D メールの送信先が鍵だと考えている。
Huh, interesting.
すなわち未来からのメールを受け取った人間、その人間だけは過去改変の影響を受けないかもしれない。
Definitely no explanation for it, but it's definitely worth like trying since all the rest of this is just make physics go out the window. Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that that mass disappearance incident was related to D-mail. Well, never know unless we experiment.
ダルの実験が終わったら次はお前に D メールを送ってもらう。内容について考えておいてくれ。
Alright.
嫌よ。
Kirishi replies emphatically.
私は送らない。
怖いのか？
そういう問題じゃない。
Yeah! No! Be scared! Terrified! Absolutely horrified! You have no idea what you could possibly be changing. At least the effects. It's seriously, seriously a problem.
ならばタイムパラドックスのことを気にしているのか？
Although he's got a point here, because technically, though this is more of the many worlds thing where he's jumping from world to world, that's what I believe is happening. And what happens to the previous ones, who knows? Maybe he can get back to it, I don't know. But what I do know is that if he's operating in a timeline where things happen, it would have happened already. As in, like, if a future event is going to be changed by somebody to do something else, it's technically already going to do that. Or already has done that. So technically, these D-mails that they're sending, if they're the kind that stick, they've already happened, or have to have already happened, because they happened in the past. Which is why I find it so confusing the first time, because the D-mails didn't seem to be doing anything. But we got a decent explanation there, because the changes were so subtle, it effectively just got, like, it's like, what do you put it? It's like punching a hole, shooting water. That's a good one. Shooting water. Bullet goes in, the water is pushed out of the way, but the bullet fragments eventually. So it doesn't go super deep, and then the water just snaps right back to where it was. It creates a little bit of a ripple, but ultimately the shape of the pond is not changed. But then you do the right kind of change, and you throw a big boulder into it. Well, now you have permanent separation in a small portion of that pond, and the ripples are going to be a lot larger and might spill over the banks sometimes. So it all has to do with the amount of displacement you cause, which determines whether or not you have a phase shift and make something permanent. My guess, at least. And that might not be the greatest way to describe it, but I think it'll do.
それもあるけど、どっちかっていうと個人的なポリシー。
See, we are on a wavelength. Kirisu, I think we get along. I think we'd at least be friends. A policy?
過去を変えるなんて卑怯な感じがするから。
Interesting.
私がこれまでに蓄積してきた人生はたかだか18年だけど、それでもその記憶を改変なんてしたくない。
See, that's what I think too. That's another aspect. Is like, I've had things happen I wish I could avoid, sure, but at the same time, those terrible things that happened to me have made me who I am. And I don't know if I'd want to change that because of the lessons that I learned. I kind of wish I could have another go at things like relationships because I'm wiser now, and I wish I could kind of know what I know. Like what I know now, I wish I'd known back in high school, for instance. Once again, I think I like where I ended up. I like how things played out. I don't necessarily want to change that. And I don't think anybody would want to be quick to change things. Though I also have to admit, there are people who have had lives that are so broken and so distraught that they would jump at the chance to change it. And I can't deny there are some people who probably should. If we could, it would be like... It's so hard though, because sometimes though, even the most awful things in the past can have such dramatic effects in the future. Like the problem of killing Hitler. I don't know. like, there's a book about that or something. I swear it's the title of a book already. Like, if you could go back in time and shoot Hitler before he became powerful, effectively shooting an innocent child, you know? Like, and say that doesn't trigger World War II, but there's still a lot of other stuff going on. What if the alternatives were actually worse? You can't know whether it would be good or bad. And so doing something drastic, even subtle, you have no idea what the actual outcome is going to become. Like, what if I went back into my past, gave myself advice about dealing with a certain situation with a certain girlfriend, and then I came back to this time and found out that I was unmarried and didn't have my family? Like, no way! I would never risk that. Man, let's go away. Let's listen to Kirisu's arguments.
なるほど。今の自分は完璧であり、不満はなく、だから変えたくないと？
Don't think that's it either.
これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
Amen, sister. High five. High five
電話連
myself.
絡係が完全に問題を解決して実用化されても使う気はないと？
I don't think so.
ジョン・タイターがタイムマシンを好きに使っていいと仮に言ってきても、どの時代に飛ぶ気もないと？青い猫型ロボットが机の引き出しから出てきてもそれを使わないと？
Kirisu nods firmly. Yes, good job.
使わないわ。
だが実験は大好き。そうだな。
There's a difference between liking experiments. Like, it's like saying, like, because you like science, you want to poke an atom bomb. It's like, why would you do that?
好きで悪いか。
すなわち自分は高めの見物を決め、他人を実験台にしてほくそ笑む。実にマッドなサイエンティストだ。
Right.
あんたね。
できたお。
Oh, hello. Kirisu stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. Let's take a look. At Fish Cup, enemy setup VLVVLVLL. If he actually knows what that means. Ooh.
さっぱり意味がわからない。
That's pretty cool. That's clever too, if he knows what it means. Me neither.
フェイリスタンのカードの配置だお。見ればわかるだろ上皇。オカリンたちが疎いだけ。
Oh man. Well, whatever. Let's send it away. Preparations are complete. Buckle up, people. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. Discharge phenomena occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. The email was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However,
そのことをなんで俺は覚えている？
did it actually change though? When I sent the email earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's email changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent an email.
過去変わった？
I don't know. Daru looks around in confusion.
ちょっと待て。誰も覚えているんだな。
え？何が？
今 D メールを送ったことをだ。
Daru nods. Then I turn to Kirisu. She answers before I ask.
覚えてるに決まってるでしょ。何バカなこと言って。あ、そうか。岡部がさっき言ってたことが正しいなら、私とあんたは過去が変えられた記憶はないはず。
Okay, but well, did it work though? Like, did the past change? Like, obviously, if the past didn't change, then of course you're all gonna remember.
ダル、お前フェイリス杯でフェイリスに勝てたのか？
Yeah. Mail time! Oh, hey, Lukuko. About RealNet. Mayuri-chan's obsession with this anime called RealNet, so I rented it to see what it's about. I don't usually watch anime. When I do, I prefer romance. Of course he does. Of course he does. But I found the anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed around that I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidara. I'm sorry. Romance. Whoa, attachments. Okay. On the future, when I completed gross discussion and cut a raise their voice. Just what sort of person is Takaru. Wait, what? What Kakaru. Okay, Kakaru. That's your warrior who protects and orders the internet, a net guardian. Kirari and Tamaru want to tell their friends how cool that was, but Kakaru forbade them doing it to the risk of a fight with the culprit. At that time, they received news that the master hacker Beesman had attacked the online game server. Kakaru immediately challenges him to a Nagaya-san newly made RailNet card and a unique browser AlphaGate. The first use of the new RailNet card, despite his lack of experience, Kakaru successfully casts his boot spell. Just when Kakaru thinks he's easily won against the cracker Beesman, who has complete control of the game server, overrides the game system, shields Kakaru deep within the game and loop dungeon. Kakaru's in danger. Sounds like a mix between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sword Art Online. Beautiful combo, let me tell you. Kakaru is in danger. At the moment, somehow, Kirari and Tamaru also server dive. They came to save Kakaru. Furthermore, these two are well versed in the game. As game players, they couldn't forgive the hacker who had taken over the server and toyed with the game players, so they decided to join forces with Kakaru. With their magnificent assistance, Kakaru's shoot ability, they successfully defeat Beesman. And when they do, suddenly an unknown chat window opens on the monitor. It's a signal from the Tokyo Metropolis Police Department. By any chance, are you here to praise us, they think, in delight? But the police turn to them and say, "You're under arrest." Interesting. Okay, so reply, that's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. You have that much. If you have that much free time, the practice with some other or around that. Right after complete, addressing the discussion, continuing time to raise their voices. This is what the portion. Oh, did I read it out of order? Whoopsies. No, it's the same thing. Okay. Now you're hooked on RailNet? Everyone around me is buying into this RailNet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization. Plot! That sounds like the Okadin we know and love. So how do we send that one? Man, I wonder if you guys who actually know what these things mean are just like pulling your hair. You're like, what are you doing? Oh, it's fun. Anyway, that was cool. I like how I could actually see the attachment. Alright, anyway. Man, I feel like we're all over the place this episode. Like, I'm just talking really long randomly, and we're just not getting into the topics. I don't know.
勝てたらフェイリスの手料理とか言っていたはずだ。それは食べられたのか？手料理とは何だった？
わかんねえ。しょぼーん。
Well, I don't know. Somebody's got to know. I checked out his send history. As expected, the email he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the email in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. Maybe we should call Fedes and see what happens. Is this the same thing that happened when I sent my email? Let's get the phone out.
もしかして過去は変わってないんじゃないの？
Can I talk to Fedes? Send her a message? No. Unless they'll just do it for me in a second.
ちょっとマユシに電話してみる。
Okay, no, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, she probably would have been there. Why didn't I think of that? He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change. That's odd. Well, we didn't either. We didn't remember that we said Luku called the
まだ
message.
バイト中だよね。あのさ、悪いんだけどフェイリスタンはそこにいる？うん、いるんだね。じゃあさ、ちょっと聞いてほしいんだけど、僕ってこの前のフェイリス杯でフェイリスタンに勝ったっけ？負けたっけ？
what a
負け
weird
た？
question.
誰が？フェイリスタンが？僕が？あ、そう。瞬殺？そう。わかったお。
Yeah, it sounds like the old version. Duddy's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
その様子だと過去は変えられなかったみたいね。
なんで？オカリンは変えられたんしょ？
橋田が送った勝つための方法って必勝法じゃないせいじゃない？有利になるってだけで。
I mean, that's probably what happened. I had the same thought. Fadis is supposedly a world-class player. The other's time travel cheat may not have been enough.
最終的にフェイリスさんが橋田に勝ったから過去は変わらなかった。
そうだけどさ、ゲームの過程は変わるじゃん。
Well, ask Fadis if she remembers how she set up her cards. Maybe she will know.
たかがその程度ではダイバージェンスは揺らがないということかもな。
岡部が言うようにもっとわかりやすく過去が変わったって確かめられる改変にしないと実験の意味がない。
Well, I would think the easiest one would be to send a message to your past self to send a different message to somebody else with a specific code phrase. But 2 days before and see if that plays out. That might be an easy way to do it that's also recorded in a phone.
あ、いえ、別にこの実験に賛成ってわけじゃないけど。
Oh, Kurisu, you are such a soon.
いや、まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
Right. Daughter starts typing another mail.
もう一度別のアドバイスを過去の僕に送ってみる。今度はもっと的確にフェリスタンに本気で勝てるようなアドバイスだお。
Right, okay.
そんなにも勝ちたいのか。
Yes, he does. Although it'd be funny because if he does win, he won't remember it, maybe.
むしろそれほどまでにフェイリスの手料理を食べたいのだろう。
Yeah.
オカリンの答えでファイナルアンサ
ー。Alright, let's see what it is. Daughter writes another email. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand anyway. Yeah, good point. We activate the phone wave, name subject to change, and send the mail through just like before. No cackle?
Oh?
Nope, didn't work. Nothing happens. No discharge. Usually happens after 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident. Looks like 7 o'clock is the cutoff.
おそらくな。
Wonder why? Why does it only
ー。な
work
ん
at certain
だ
times?
よ。せっかく素晴らしいアドバイス書いたのに。
You can wait till tomorrow.
やむを得ない。実験は明日に持ち越しだ。
I checked the clock. Just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff.
昨日ホテルに帰ってからずっと考えてた。この電話レンジはどういう原理で時間移動を可能にさせているのか。
Yeah, I think we've all been thinking that.
LHC と似たことが起きているのだよ。お前は言ったはずだ。LHC は巨大な電子レンジだと。
電子レンジが LHC と同等の機能を持ってたら、日本は一家に一台ブラックホールになるわね。
Ooh, that's a mental picture that's not pleasant.
それは日本沈没ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
just a smidge. Just a smidge worse.
セルンがあまりに簡単にカーブラックホールを作ってるように見えるから感覚が麻痺してるけど。
Yeah, for some reason it is.
そもそもブラックホールなんて人工的に作れるものじゃないし、とんでもないリスクのある代物だし。
So then what are we doing?
家庭の電子レンジがブラックホールを作れると思う方がどうかしてる。
Tyler's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said at least. Now I'm a little skeptical of Tyler. I don't feel like bringing it up.
一つ言えるのは、電子レンジ単体じゃブラックホールは作れないということ。
Yeah. This kind of circles back around to one of my earliest theories from episode 1, which was the fact that that big satellite thing, whatever that is, it punched a hole in time-space somehow, and it's weakening the barrier, and it's making it easier to do these types of things. But I don't know. But once again, especially with the many worlds theory being the one that's kind of been brought up with this, it doesn't really match with that either.
この電子レンジに何かが干渉して電子を注入してきているのは間違いない。
It could be the sun. It seems like daytime's when the limiting factor is. An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
さて、私は帰るから、これ以上むさ苦しい男どもの巣にはいられないんで。
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sure it smells awful.
また明日、 レポートまとめといてね。
Oh, sure. I doubt he knows what a report is supposed to look like, though. Kiritsu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about that report?
ふむ。マキセ氏の着ていた白衣か。どれ？
Smack! Don't be like that. As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell Kiritsu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull him down hard.
どれではないバカがそんなくだらないことをしている暇があったら明日の実験でどう過去を改変するか考えておけ
I agree, Daru. Cut it. He's such a... Oh my gosh. What a man. What a man indeed. There wasn't anything to do after Kiritsu left. I tried operating the phone wave nature to change a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomena simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on a bench in front of the bronze tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. Oh, summer. Kinda miss it though. I prefer heat to cold. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Lazily pull out the phone. Assistant, which one? Did you write it? Oh, hello! We haven't heard from her before. I think this is the first, email we've received. Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. I approve of this wholeheartedly. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I am not a mere scientist. I'm an insane mad scientist. Let's see. And then this one is, you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. No, I like this one because it's kind of got a snarky retort. I am not a scientist. I'm an insane mad scientist. It almost actually sounds like a good excuse. He's crazy. Of course he's not going to write a report. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab man has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... Mayuri. Nope. Scooter? It's Mr. Braun. Here he comes. There he is. And his daughter.
随分暇そうだな、岡部。
おはようございます、おかりんおじさん。
The Tenoji pair come riding in on a moped.
俺はおじさんではない兄様と呼べ
お父さん、どうしよう。
Don't listen to him.
岡部、おめえうちの娘に何をふざけたことを吹き込んでやがる。
教育がなっていないのではないですかミスター・ブラウン。その子が俺のことをおじさん呼ばわりするのを何とかしてください。
I'm not misremembering, right? He used to not want people to know his true name.
いいだろ別に。器の小さい野郎だな。なえ、こんな野郎の言うこと聞かなくていいからな。
Good girl. The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Braun's about to follow him when... What? She turns her attention toward the end of the street and instantly brightens up. Oh, it's Suzuha. I'm guessing. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way. Ooh, our glorious ball of sunshine.
Okari! Ohayo!
Aww, Ohio.
Mayuri-o-nee-chan!
Aww, Mayuri's. Of course everyone loves her. Nai runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Nae-chan, ohayo? Ohayo!
Aww. They get along so well, you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Nai avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes out for a flying hug when she gets the chance. Ah, it's so cute! Daddy sometimes complains about that. What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayuri's chest like that. Oh gosh. No, wait. Maybe it wouldn't be better to have Nathan jump into my chest. Oh! No! Oh, creepy! Ugh. His internal debate went on for hours. Ugh. No. Aw, what is it? Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai. Aww. She's so sweet. She offers me some, which I silently accept. Yeah. Well, I guess lately we haven't been. Normally he would be. Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days, I'll teach you to respect me. Aww, she's so sweet. Alright, what's she here? What do you mean mad scientist? More like bad scientist. Oh, am I right? I knew I liked her. Alright, so I know I've said it before. Kudishu is the best. Oh, that's awesome. This is like a pun my grandpa would come up with. Or, if you don't know what mad means in this context, I'll tell you. It's the insane definition. It's the insane definition. What? Doing something the same thing over and over again but expecting different results. Oh. I don't know which one I want to do. And now that I get back in my mind, I feel like it matters. Like I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I think I like this one because it seems more like a conversation. That's a pun my grandpa would come up with. No, it's so true. Oh, man. She puts a big smile on my face. Absolutely. Good job, Mayuri. Oh, phone wave Chan. Aww. Sure you can.
ドアの部分を取っ払ったから温めるのは無理だ。
I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. You know, I know they're strapped for cash, but microwaves aren't that expensive, are they? No.
いいや。
Interesting. And I'm guessing it's just ramen packaged like a can, like a drink. Oh, whoa, really? Sold at vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, the noodles are made of konjac. Like, I want to read that as cognac, but I know that's alcohol, not noodle. And that's cool. I don't know. It sounds bad, but Japan has perfected like vending machines, as far as I can tell. So someday I want to try one, but that sounds crazy. Have any of you tried canned ramen before? I'd love to know what your experience was. That sounds very interesting. By the way, sorry, I keep touching my face. I've still got that cold. It's not good. Naya waves and heads back inside Brown Tube Workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. You know what? We'll go a little longer. It's a little long of an episode, but like I want to see the end of this ramen. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. Doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan.
まだ来ないのかな。
Yep.
ああ、ラボメンとしての自覚が足りんな。
I'm guessing that they're just not morning people, like myself. Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. That would be Suzuha. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up and waves. Suzuha is my second favorite character. She's awesome, though a little creepy sometimes. I see. Like, you could do better. Aren't Americans supposed to be funny? What have they been teaching you over there? I don't know. I think that we're not funny. I like this though. Like, it seems like we're actually having like a cute conversation with Kirisu, which is awesome. They're all so happy and so cute and so fun. I don't know. I don't know enough about the series, but most visual novels at this point is when something horrible happens. They seem to have hit it off. Of course they have. It's Mayuri, of course. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
Sana.
Maybe. I thought I dodged that question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
やる気ないな。聞いたんでしょ？
聞いたが、奴の言うことが正しいかわからなくなった。
そうなの？どの辺が？
Why is she so flustered? Is she John Tidor? Like, maybe that's the ticket right there.
そうか。あのバイト選手名、タイターオタか。
Guess there's an otaku for everything. Oh, here they go again. Mayuri leans out the window and waves her hand. Kirisu's walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kirisu? Oh no. I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kirisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kirisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare for glare. Oh no. These two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Aw, I love that. I don't know. Part of me would be like, yeah, the Tuturu could get annoying, but I don't know. How could it? It's so cute.
Good morning.
Aw, that was also really cute.
下のバイトと何を話していたんだ？
Kirisu shrugs her shoulders.
別に大したことは、言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えって。
Interesting. I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows.
向こうは何と？
何も。悔しそうにうなってるだけだった。一体何なのかしら。
Yeah, I wonder too.
マキセ氏の人気に嫉妬してるに決まってるじゃん、上皇。
Sure, I'm sure that's it. That would burst into the lab.
本来なら私がラボメンナンバー004になって楽しくみんなと青春する予定だったのに悔しいみたいな。
Interesting theory, daughter.
3次元は恐ろしい。
Go back to your computer, man. Good grief.
ラボメンナンバーなんて好きなだけ譲るけど。
Aw, no, that's not fair.
なんだと！ラボメンナンバーは某国において数千万円というレートで違法に取引されるほどの貴重な資格なのだぞ。
Oh, it's the old crew.
パスポートじゃあるまいし。そもそも某国ってどこだおい。
Oh, shut up.
みんな仲良くいられる方がね、マユシはいいな。
Aww. Well, I don't really care about the little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now, the mystery of D-Mail. And with that, we'll start experimenting, but in the next episode. Oh man, and I like this. I'm gonna have cackling lightning behind me every time I'm talking now. So, oh boy, was this a fluff episode or what? We didn't really have any substance really happen here, but I had fun. I'm excited to see where this is gonna start going. I hope I'm using the emails correctly. I'm very interested to see how this is all gonna play out. I also want to see if we're going to see another change in the past next episode. It would be very exciting. But anyway, I love this story. I hope it goes for a long time. Like, I feel like there's still so much to explore, but I recently have been experiencing visual novels that end on me really abruptly, and like, so I hope I have a lot more time for this one. Because I feel like we're really starting to get into the juicy details. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure you'll tell me a little bit about it. But ultimately, I wanted to just hear your thoughts. What'd you like? What'd you not like? You excited? Nervous? Terrified? And of course, about that stuff about the ending, I'd love to have your opinion on it. Once again, no spoilers, please. If you're going to put spoilers in the comments, like, put a good heading on it. Says no spoilers. Do not read unless you're ready for it. It's really appreciated, not just for me, but for everyone else. We want to make sure that everyone can enjoy the story as equally as possible. Thank you so much for your time with me. Thank you so much for making this channel so much fun and fantastic. It's so great to be having people who I can reach out to and share these great stories with, and I love hearing your feedback about them as well. So thank you so much, and until the next video you watch with me, or whatever you have to see me in next, I'll see you there.